Well, hello everybody. Swamp Fox News coming at you. Like, subscribe, and share. Well, this is going to be the sign that I'm wearing. Starbucks discriminates against disabled veterans. Foxtrot Tango, this one's for you. I'll take this walk with me. We're going to go right down here to our local Starbucks. And see what they got to say. Now, I look like some people's joining my chat. It's bright out here. I can't really see, but I do see some people are with me. I'm going to Starbucks, y'all. I'm going to protest. Wearing my sign for Foxtrot Tango. They want to fire a disabled veteran. That's the sign. Somebody told me, and my nephew too, my nephew's in the military, said, that's supposed to say veterans. I said, oh, yeah, it should. So we got that fixed. But anyway, let's go see what people got to say. Yeah, protesting, Starbucks. Anyway, anybody who's joining me live right now, thank you all. I can't really read it, even though it's supposed to be raining. It's been raining off and on. I got a little break in the weather. Took care of my mom, got her situated. She's on a lot of heavy pain medication. So she went to sleep. She's asleep for a few hours. So I went ahead and came out to get some of this done and to run a few errands. Then I'm gonna go back tonight and cook her dinner and spend some time with her while she's awake. But she sleeps for 7-8 hours at a time when she's on this heavy medication. So keeps my mind going to be able to do other things. I got a little flack from somebody about my mom. What people don't know about me and my mom is we're really close. I'm the baby of the family. What's up, brother? I'm the baby of the family. Me and my mom are really close. And the person said, oh, you should be spending every waking moment with your mom. Well, I am. So she knows I got a business and I got responsibilities. But I'm there with her every time I can be. But when she's sleeping, there's no sense in me sitting there. Hey, I got my phone on a paint pole, okay, with some zip ties. Y'all give me some time. I'm gonna buy all that stuff, but I just been so busy with work. And my mom that I hadn't had time to really get down to doing anything. And I'm sorry I didn't come to you guys with my Nazi updates last night. But I spent more time with my mom, and once I got her off to sleep and I got home to my house and took a shower and ate, I was so tired that I wasn't able to do it. Well, here we go. Here's your Starbucks, everyone. Hey, brother. You see a strange number pop up, answer it, because I'm out here protesting Starbucks right now, so I don't know what's going to happen if the law gets called. So just answer, okay? Yeah, from a strange number, because if they take me to jail, I'm going to be calling you from a strange number. Come bail me out. All right, thanks. Bye. Over. Hey, what do y'all think about Starbucks firing a disabled veteran after they hired her and said that she could have her service dog, but then they fired her a couple days later? What do y'all think about that? A disabled veteran. That's pretty awful for Starbucks to do something like that, huh? Yeah. They hired her, told her, yep, come have your job, And then they fired her after they told her, got the emails and all to prove it. Don't buy coffee from Starbucks. Starbucks hates the veterans. Starbucks hates America. Hey, why do y'all hate? Why do y'all hate disabled veterans? Ma'am. She gonna ignore me. See if we can get some. Look at these signs. I can't read. I see some people's joining me. Thank you so much for that. The glare is so bad. I can't really read what y'all are saying, but thank you so much for being here and support. If anybody can get over to Foxtrot Tango News and let her know what's going on, she may want to be part of this live chat. I meant to get in touch with her. I sent her out a text trying to ask her what Starbucks it was, so I can at least have the information, because people are going to ask, what Starbucks was it? So I'll just basically tell them to go to Foxtrot Tango News and look at her videos. Starbucks hates veterans. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Don't buy coffee from them. Hey, why y'all hate disabled veterans, man? They fight for this country. Go over there and get disabled for this country. Starbucks gives them a job. Hey, why y'all hate disabled veterans? Why would y'all hire a disabled veteran and then fire her after y'all say she can have her service dog and then decide to fire her after that? Why would Starbucks do something like that? Hey, y'all supporting a company that hates America. They hate the United States and they hate disabled veterans. Yeah. Y'all supporting a company that hates disabled veterans. Every dollar spent at Starbucks is going towards discrimination of disabled veterans. Please look it up. Foxtrot Tango News on YouTube. Look up the story. Disabled veterans, they hate them. Starbucks, pass the window. Don't buy coffee from them. There's much better coffee companies. People who don't hate disabled veterans. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, y'all. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Yes, sir. Swamp Fox News. Cam back, y'all. When you support Starbucks, you're supporting people who hate the United States. You support people who hate veterans. Disabled veterans. Goes over and fights for this country for what? The VA's also crapping on her. Dang them right. Hey, they hired a disabled veteran and gave her a job knowing she needed her service dog. Once she got her service dog, look at Foxtrot Tango News on YouTube. There's a whole story about it. You can see the emails where they say, yeah, you can have your service dog. We'll welcome you. We got work for you. After she gets it, they fire her. Now she's about to be evicted from her home. Okay, that's awful. Starbucks hates America. Remember what they said? Starbucks hates America. That's exactly right. Starbucks hates America. That's right, Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Y'all never buy the Black Rifle coffee. Buy that. Buy coffee from anywhere. Make it at home. Don't buy nothing from Starbucks. That's right. They fired a disabled veteran. I'm getting some can backs, everybody. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, y'all. Y'all paying y'all's money to a company that hates America, hates the United States, hates everything about us. Fire a disabled vet that fights for this country. When you spend your money at Starbucks, you're supporting a company that hates America, that hates disabled veterans. Starbucks, y'all, buy any coffee. Buy Black Rifle Company coffee. They're a company that loves America. Starbucks hates America. For you guys who are just now joining, this is the sign I'm wearing. Okay, this Starbucks is in Summerville, South Carolina, off of 17A. When you support Starbucks, you support a company that hates disabled veterans. They lie. They're evil. What do y'all think about that? Y'all have any comment? To everybody watching right now, we can see their comment. Their comment is, we're sticking with Starbucks, man. They got the best coffee. The heck with the military, man. We're going to buy our coffee from Starbucks. When you support Starbucks, you're supporting a company who hates disabled veterans. You're drinking sewage coffee because that's how they are. They get their coffee from the bottom of the sewage barrel. What do you think about working for a company that hates disabled veterans? You support a company that hates disabled veterans. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, y'all. Y'all supporting a company that hates America. They hire and fire disabled vets for no reason after they hire them. Say they can have their service dog, then fire them. That's awful. You're supporting a company that hates America, that hates disabled veterans. Starbucks sucks. They hate veterans, Bo. Don't ever buy coffee from them. That guy was in the military. He had a military suit on. Don't buy no coffee at Starbucks. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Never buy coffee from them. They discriminate against disabled veterans. What do you think about that? I don't have nothing to say. When you buy coffee from them, you support a company that hates disabled veterans. You support a company that hates America, that hates the United States. And their coffee's sewage anyway. Starbucks hates America, guys and gals. They hate disabled veterans. Y'all should never spend another dollar at Starbucks. Throw that stuff in the trash. Go eat somewhere that cares about America, that cares about disabled veterans. Y'all supporting a company that hates disabled veterans, y'all. They hate America. Look into them. Look up Starbucks. Look into what they believe. They hate America. And their coffee sucks. Drink Black Rifle coffee. It's better. And I don't even drink coffee. Anybody still with me? Yep, I see a couple people popping up. Man, I thank y'all for being with me. I'm in Berkeley County, Bo. Berkeley County, South Carolina. Hey, y'all look that up. Look up Berkeley County Sheriff's Department, non-emergency line. And y'all start making phone calls if y'all see me start getting harassed, because that's who'll come. Now, y'all see I've been on a public sidewalk the whole time, and I've actually been moving. You know, I'm about 10 pounds overweight, the doctor says, so it's good for me to get out here and walk a little bit. So, I don't mind that so much. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Pass there. Hey, I'll buy you coffee anywhere if you'll pass that menu board. Hey, if you'll drive past that menu board, I'll buy your coffee somewhere else. They hate disabled veterans. I promise you, pull up, I'll give you $20. Go buy your coffee somewhere else. Hey, they hate disabled veterans. Look it up. It's all over the news. It's got millions of views. They fired a disabled veteran after they hired her. Told her she could have her service dog. It's thought that she's got all the emails to prove it. They hired her and then they fired her as soon as she got her service dog. Starbucks Corporation. One is all. One is all. Just like the Nazis. The Nazi says, oh, I didn't know. Well, I was told to do it. Well, you can't support one. You got to support. I'll buy you coffee somewhere else. Pull on out. I'll buy you coffee somewhere else. Yeah. Anybody that'll pass up here, I'll give you $20 to go somewhere else. Y'all buying coffee from people who hate America. They hate disabled veterans. Don't buy no coffee from Starbucks. They hate disabled veterans. They hire them, tell them, yes, you can have your service dog, and then fire them once they get it. That's awful, ain't it? You see, watch them. They pull right up to the window. They ain't no patriots. Look at that. They gonna go ahead and drink that sewage. Although I offered them 20 to go somewhere else, they gonna pull right up there and buy coffee from a company who hates the United States. That's so awful. They hate disabled veterans. Look at the guy in the BMW and the lady in the red. They don't even want to look over here. Yeah, they know they buying. I gotta have this Starbucks coffee. I gotta do it. You're buying coffee from a company that hates America. You're buying coffee from a company that hates disabled veterans. People who fight for this country. Have you fought for this country? I haven't, but I sure support the ones who do. Starbucks sucks, remember that. Somebody hit 1 or 2. Let me see if people are still with me. Oh, I guess I'm alone. I guess I'm alone now. Nope, there you go. All right. Thank you. I can see people popping up. I can't see exactly what you're saying. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. Their coffee sucks. It's like sewage. When you support a company like Starbucks, you're supporting a company that hates disabled veterans. I mean, you're there now. Enjoy. But remember, next time, go down the road, there's many great coffee shops. I myself, if I found out that they hated disabled veterans, I'd get up and leave. That's just me. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, y'all. Y'all supporting a company that does not love America. They hate the United States. They hate the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans, y'all. Don't buy coffee from Starbucks. $1 spent at Starbucks is going towards a company that hates the United States and they hate disabled veterans. Look into it. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Got anything to say? The people that fight for our freedom? Anything to say? Nothing? You drink Starbucks coffee? Anything to say? Yeah. I thought South Carolina was more patriotic than this. Maybe I'll have to go to another place. Man, this is shame on Summerville and Berkeley County, because I'm right on the edge, guys. It's Berkeley County Sheriff's Department that would come here, but it's considered Summerville. You figure that one out. People still pulling up there. Of course, I expected that, but, you know, of course, most people who hate America drink their coffee anyway. Oh, there goes one. Hey, I see that you support a company that hates disabled veterans. What do you think about them discriminating against disabled vets? Nothing to say? How about you? What do you think about Starbucks discrimination? Woo, as she stuffs the Starbucks brownie in her mouth. Oh, Lord have mercy. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. Don't spend your money at Starbucks, guys and gals. Hey, sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Any comment? Any comment, sir? Okay, thank you. No comment. No comment. Disabled veterans, man, they're the ones that go fight for our freedoms. They fight for everything, and Starbucks discriminates against them. Y'all don't have nothing to say about that? No? They did that, sir. You can go on YouTube, look up Foxtrot Tango News. Foxtrot Tango News. You can see the whole story, all the emails. You can see they hired her knowing she was going to have a service dog. After she got her service dog, they fired her. Is that right or wrong? That's wrong. You can see the emails for yourself. They welcome her with her dog, and then they fired her. Now she's on the brink of being evicted. She lost her job because of Starbucks. A disabled vet that got disabled while she was fighting for this country. The VA is also screwing her over. Look it up. It'll impress you, and I guarantee you won't come back to Starbucks after that. Foxtrot Tango News, y'all. Swamp Fox News. Starbucks hates the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. Y'all are supporting a company that hates disabled veterans. Y'all are supporting a company that hates the United States. If I was that lady, done heard all that, I'd turn around and quit my job. All these jobs out here today, you can go to work anywhere. Starbucks hates the United States. She gave me thumbs up, so that was good. Starbucks hates America. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans, sir? What do you think about Starbucks discrimination? Got a finger up, not a thumbs up, she gave me a one up, so I guess that's good. A pointer finger up. It wasn't a flip the bird and it wasn't a thumbs up, but at least it wasn't a bird. For the ones of you just joining and the ones of you give me a hard time because I'm not sitting beside my mom's bed right now, I've explained that, and I'll explain it again real quick. My mom's going through some procedures right now. They found a lump on her lung. She's got to go have a biopsy and some procedures done next week. They got her on very heavy pain medicine right now and want her on complete bed rest. She's not passing away, not today, so when she sleeps, she usually sleeps from, about 7 hours. She wakes up and takes her next round of medicine. I'll be back there for that. I've already got her comfortable. I cooked for her, got her settled. I've got her dog at my house right now because he's too much of a handful for her. But listen, I love my mom. She's asleep. There's nothing I can do. So it makes my mind easier and better if I go out and work or if I go out and do this. And I love Foxtrot Tango News. She's an awesome veteran, and I'm doing this to support her. So for you naysayers, hey, I got some mods. Call them Kim. Y'all are mods. There's several others. Y'all start seeing people talk trash about my mom or whatever, just block them out of my chat. Anyway, so that's what's going on. That's why I'm not right beside my mom. I will be back there this evening. I'm gonna cook her dinner, make sure she's good again, give her next round of medicine, which, I don't have to give it to her. She already takes it. But anyway, so that's what's going on there. Starbucks hates America. They hate disabled veterans. Y'all are wasting y'all's money at a company that hates disabled veterans. They hate America, guys. I feel so bad for the ones that done heard this 100 times and stay. Y'all got your phone, Google it, look it up. They hate the United States. They hate disabled veterans. With all the technology, these people can open their phone and Google a little bit and they'll see. Of course, these are the type of people that won't get mad at the person who killed that 18-year-old hero at that school the other day. These are the type of people that are upset that you're going to call her by her real name or whatever, which again, you know, I'm all about living the way you want to live, but that's what upset them. It upset them about the wrong name, not about the fact that she killed somebody or he killed somebody. However she wants to live or he wants to live is fine with me. I love everybody. But, you know, they wasn't upset about the murder. They was upset about that. These are these type of people. What do y'all think about Starbucks? Hey, oh, I already talked to you. I know what you think. Sorry. What do you think about Starbucks hating disabled veterans? Any comment? Any comment? No? These people that fight for us, that fight for you, fight for me, no comment? Yeah? How about y'all? Any comment on Starbucks hating the United States and hating disabled veterans? Any comment? Starbucks hates disabled veterans. They hate the United States. You spend your money there, you're supporting a company that hates the United States. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Any comment? Y'all love America. Come on, y'all country people, right? They discriminated against disabled veterans. They hired her. Yeah, they got horrible service, everything, man. And the coffee sucks. Black Rifle coffee if you drink it. Ex-Navy Corpsman will tell him, thank him for his service. Have a great day. Here's some support. Damn, I got a lot of respect for these guys that hold them camera pods. My hand's about numb from going to sleep. Lord, and I ain't got a camera pod. I got a paint pole with 3 zip ties holding my stuff. Try to line this up with some, I'm looking for some other auditors in this area, and somebody from the upstate was in my chat the other day, or was in somebody's chat, and we was chatting. Anybody around here, man, look, I'll drive to you, you drive down here to us, let's audit together. Safety in numbers, everyone. Safety in numbers. And let's protest some Starbucks and let's go do some audits. Hey, what do y'all think about Starbucks hating the United States? What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against disabled vets? You think that's okay? Starbucks hates the United States. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. Hey, sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating? Oh, he's going to turn right. He's going to go ahead and go so he don't have to speak. They don't even want to look. Y'all buying coffee from a company that discriminates against the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, guys. Look it up. She don't know. She don't even know what I'm talking about. You look it up. This has been on the news. It's all over. Millions and millions of views. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. She don't even want to take the time to find out who she's working for. Look into it. She want to shake her head and tell them, no, we wouldn't do that. It's all over. It's all over. What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against disabled veterans? Anything to say? Anything to say for the people who fight for your country? How about y'all? Y'all got anything to say for the veterans that Starbucks discriminates against? The ones that fight for your country? The ones that go get disabled for fighting for this country? Don't ever buy coffee from Starbucks. They hate the United States, man. Hey, look it up. Foxtrot, Tango News. Look at the story and it'll break your heart. And I guarantee you'll find some more coffee somewhere else. Well, you might not. You might hate America too. I don't know. There you go. Then you're all right with it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got a life, man. One a lot better than yours, evidently. And you're gonna support a company that hates disabled veterans and tell me to get a life? Hey, them veterans fought for you, ma'am. And he fought for us too. And you're drinking the coffee from a company that hates them. Get a life. Libtards. Got a thumbs up from that guy. Good deal. Starbucks hates the United States. Don't drink no coffee from there. The people who fight for our freedom. Do y'all? Has anybody over there ever served in the military? Are you? Do you know that they discriminate against you? Do you know that they hate you? You know that Starbucks hates disabled vets? Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad I discussed you. Thank you for that. I got a job, sir. I own a business, 35 years now, very successful. Yeah. Yeah. Right here. You're a disabled vet and you're okay with this discriminating against disabled vets. Oh, you're going to be all over it, sir. You'll be look it up, Swamp Fox News. You're live right this second. Go to YouTube. You're on it. Look, you're on it. Sue me, please do. Sue me. No, I don't. You're in public. You're in public. I'm on a public sidewalk. Yes, I can. You're in public, sir. I can do anything I want. Hey, you fought for the First Amendment but don't even know it? You don't know the amendments you fought for? You're a veteran and you don't even know my First Amendment right to do this? What amendment is that, sir? What amendment is that? If you know my First Amendment right, please tell me what amendment that you had that says I can't film you in public. What amendment is it? It'll be on Swamp Fox News. It's there right now, live. They're watching us talk to you right now, Mr. Veteran. A man who fought for our First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, don't know about the amendments, says I can't film him in public. Y'all are buying coffee from a company who hates America, hates the United States, and hates disabled veterans. Look up the story on YouTube, Foxtrot Tango News. You'll find out that they hate America, that they hate disabled veterans, and they discriminate against them. Starbucks hates the United States, guys. The guy fought for my right for peaceful protest, and he's disgusted by me out here peaceful protesting. Oh, they're so funny. These so-called veterans. Yeah, I fought for your rights, but then when you try to use them, I'm going to tell you you can't use them. I'm a veteran. I fought for your First Amendment rights. I just didn't know what the First Amendment meant. I just thought they was called First, Second, Third, Fourth, and Fifth. There's actual words behind them amendments, sir. Call the police if you think I can get in trouble. Call them. They'll tell you, ain't nothing I'm doing illegal.
I am the police.
Well, good. Let me see your badge. You said you're the police?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Good. I'm going to call Berkeley County. I want to see that you are, because impersonating the police officer is against the law. So I hope that you are a police officer. I hope that you are a police officer, because I'm going to get your tag number, and I'm going to call Berkeley County and tell them that you just told me you was a police officer. And you fought for this country, but you hate the First Amendment. Why is that? Your face is on there live right now. Google YouTube.
You better call your lawyer.
Oh, I don't need to. I haven't stepped foot off this sidewalk, sir. I'm in a public place, and so are you. If you don't want to be filmed, go close your curtains and stay in your house. Go close your curtains and... Well, why don't you look at the story to what they do to your other veterans before you judge? You don't even know. I tried to give you the link to look up the story. You don't want it. It is on there. It is on there. Yeah. A man who fights for this country says that Starbucks ain't never done nothing to him. Let's get that tag number, guys. 11537. 11537. Looks like he is a vet. That's a veteran tag. And no, I'm not calling Berkeley County. That was all just, being funny. Telling me he is a police. He might be an ex-military police. Starbucks hates the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. Every dollar spent there is going to help their cause of discrimination. Starbucks hates the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. You're supporting a company that hates disabled veterans. Every dollar spent here is going towards your local sewage company. Look at him, run the red light. Look at him. That's a yellow. I'd have ran that too. He didn't want me getting his tag number. Hey, they hate disabled veterans. Don't buy no coffee at Starbucks. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, y'all. Starbucks hates America. As she got a Starbucks cup in her hand. Hey, what do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? People who fight for our country. What do y'all think about that? It is. Look up the story on YouTube. Foxtrot, Tango News. It's a horrible story. The girl, and she fought for our country. She's a disabled vet, and they discriminating against her. Look it up. Thank you. God bless. Maybe I'll get Foxtrot a bunch of subscribers too from this. I don't know. I hope she don't mind me keep putting her channel out there like that. I don't think she would. I'm only stating the truth. Got a thumbs up, gotta love it. What do y'all think of, thank you. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? That's awful. They fight for our country. Thank you so much. Starbucks hates America, guys. Look into it. They discriminate against disabled vets. Are you a veteran, sir? Are you in the military? You look like a military person. No? Well, they discriminate against military and the United States. He had a military haircut. Maybe I'm wrong. It looked like a military haircut. Maybe he's off-duty popo. I don't know. You're supporting a company who hates disabled veterans. You're supporting a company that hates America. Look at him laughing. Yeah, you think it's funny that your company, wow, you're laughing about your company. Get her face, everybody. She's laughing about her company discriminating against disabled veterans. Wow. Wow. It's funny, huh? Hey, that disabled veteran fought for you. Fought for y'all's freedom. Starbucks hates America, guys. They discriminate against disabled veterans. What do y'all think about that? Any comment for the veterans that fight for your country? Nothing? I'm out here sweating like a hog, y'all. My glasses are getting fogged over. I'm only going to spend a few more minutes out here right now. I'm going to do this more times, so I'm going to go ahead and leave soon, and then, in probably next 10 minutes, 15 minutes. People will see me out here more, though. If my face is on social media, I'm gonna sue you. Sue me. Sue me. Let me tell y'all something about lawsuits, guys. They're only good if the plaintiff will show up, if the defendant will show up to court and then do anything about him being sued. You let him even try to subpoena me to court for something like this, I won't show up. It's a civil matter. I won't even come. That's something stupid. And then if, say, for instance, some stupid judge gave him a judgment against me, what's he ever going to get? Nothing. He won't get a dime. You can't put people in jail for civil lawsuits, so they can't put me in jail for it. I sure wouldn't pay, which I know he couldn't do nothing anyway. I'm just making conversation right now. Hey, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything? Starbucks hates disabled veterans, y'all. Sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything? Nothing? That's your libtard society of today. They want our veterans to go off and fight for us, or our military men and women to go off and fight so they can come here to Starbucks on a Sunday and have the freedoms that we have. But they ain't willing to make no sacrifices. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. You're supporting a company that hates disabled veterans. You're supporting a company that hates America. Look it up. Starbucks hates disabled veterans. They discriminate. When you spend money at Starbucks, you're buying sewage water to begin with. You're supporting a company that hates the USA and hates veterans, disabled or otherwise. This happens to be worse to hate on a disabled veteran. Y'all are supporting a company that hates disabled veterans. A company that hates the United States. I wish I could see y'all guys. I see some comments popping up. Y'all see I'm outside, the glare's real bad. I couldn't answer anyway. I got my phone zip tied to a painter's pole. What do y'all think about the discrimination that they're doing against a disabled veteran? That's awful. Are you a veteran, sir? Thank you for your service. I love all veterans. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm not. I wish I was, but you are, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Starbucks hates the United States, guys. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, and you're drinking their slush. Getting some positive feedback out here, guys and gals. That's pretty good. What do you think about Starbucks hating America? What do you think about Starbucks hating disabled veterans? Starbucks hates disabled veterans, guys. You're buying sewage water from a company that hates America and hates disabled veterans. What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against disabled veterans? Good. You don't drink Starbucks? That's awesome. Good. Well, they discriminate. Let everybody know that does drink Starbucks. They discriminate against disabled veterans, and they actually hate the United States. It's all over YouTube, a big old article about them. They hate disabled veterans. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. All Starbucks. Don't get me on. Let me look down. What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against disabled vets? What do y'all think about that?
It's terrible.
Are you a vet, sir?
Yes, sir. We support that.
Thank you so much. So do I. Have a great day. What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against vets? Any word for our disabled veterans? Nothing? No, just go fight for us. We don't have nothing to say. How about you, ma'am? Anything to say to our disabled veterans? Anything? Oh, you got a little doggy. How about you, ma'am? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Anything to say for the people who fight for you? Nothing? Okay. What do y'all think? We know what you think. Y'all buying food and drinks from a company who hates disabled veterans. That hates America, hates the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. I would buy my coffee and food somewhere else. It's cooler inside anyway. I guess I ran her off with her little girl. You should teach your daughter about peaceful protest. Sir, I see you on crutches right now. What you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Anything to say? Nothing? Invest and fight for your freedom? Look at HARP, everybody. That's a whole nother protest. Anyway. Ma'am, you got anything to say for disabled veterans? Nothing? How about you, ma'am? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Good. I'm glad you don't like them anyway. We'll look into it. Look up Foxtrot Tango News on YouTube. And she got the whole story right there. God bless you. Thank you. What about you, ma'am? What do you think about discriminating that Starbucks does? No comment? Act like you're on the phone? How about y'all? What about Starbucks discrimination? Y'all okay with that? Yeah? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against vets? Sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? What do you think about that? Anything to say? Yeah, it sucks real bad. Are you a veteran, sir? You in the military? No? Well, thank you anyway for your support of our military. Yes, sir. Have a great day. Anything to say for our disabled vets? Anything to say? No? Well, hey, it's good to get some peaceful, positive feedback from some of them. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say to our vets? Nothing? No? They fight for your freedom, you know that, right? What do you think, ma'am? What do you think about the people who fight so you can drive that nice car? Run around in America and say the things you want to like I'm doing. Thank you, ma'am. You appreciate the vets? You appreciate America? Thank you so much for your thumbs up, ma'am. God bless you. What do y'all think about Starbucks discrimination against vets in America? Anything? Any words for the people who fight for your freedom? Any words for our U.S. vets? No? How about a honk for our veterans? Honk, honk. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Anything to say? Anything to say to the American soldiers who fight for your freedom? Nothing? He fought for our freedom. Thank him. Tell him I said thank you. Awesome. Hey, anything to say to the vets that fight for your freedom, sir? Yeah, act like you don't hear me. Of course, this car is pretty loud. He's got one of those. Sounds like a pissed off bumblebee. You know, he's got one of those loud mufflers on a 4-cylinder. He'll take out of here like real fast and it'll sound like a bumblebee real mad. Anybody still in chat? I know I'm been up here a while. I appreciate the ones who are here. All right, good deal. Hey man, thanks for the guys and gals that are sticking around. I can't really call you out because I hear it. I don't know why they think that's so cool. I mean, it's a 4-cylinder. What are you doing? I thank everybody for showing, really, you're not showing me so much. Well, I mean, you are, but you're also showing Foxtrot Tango News support, and you're showing our U.S. veteran support. You know, we might not always agree why we're fighting it, why we're fighting overseas, but they go and they fight because it's their duty, and that's what they swear an oath to do. And she went and done it, okay? And whether you agree with war or not, she was there, and she deserves more respect. So when you support my channel and you support this cause that I'm doing out here today, you're supporting Foxtrot Tango News. Yeah, the kid said something. That kid said he's never going to drink. I don't know if y'all could hear him. He said, "I'm never going to drink Starbucks coffee." Now, I don't know if that's really what he said, but that's what I ad-libbed. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. If you pass that window, I'll give you $20 to buy you coffee somewhere else. They hate disabled veterans. They discriminate against disabled vets. Pass that window, pull around, I'll give you $20. Buy your coffee somewhere else. Buy your coffee somewhere that don't hate America. They hate disabled veterans. They discriminate. What do you think about discrimination? Okay, guys, we got a police rolling up. I don't know if they're for me, if they're just passing by. I didn't see one pass by earlier. Nope, he's keeping on going. Oh, he ain't marked anyway. He's a cop, but he can't pull up to me. He don't have a tag on the back of his car. They have to have some kind of marking. Lights don't count. What do you think about Starbucks discrimination? Thumbs up?
100%.
Thank you, sir. 100%. Have a great day, buddy. Thank you so much. Starbucks hates the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. When you buy coffee from Starbucks, you're drinking sewage water and supporting a company that hates America, that hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans, people who fought so they could have this beautiful building. Everybody, I said earlier, look, I don't really think that I'm going to get hassled with this. Berkeley County, if they call Berkeley County will probably tell them I'm doing nothing wrong. They'll ask if I've been on their property. One thing about it, Berkeley County would have to come. They come from like 12 miles away or 10 miles away. They're far up in Monk's Corner. You can look up Berkeley County Sheriff's Department, where they're at, and then I'm right here at Starbucks at 17A North Main Street at Sigma Drive. So they don't try to come down here for stuff that they know they can't arrest me for. Now you might get that one tyrant that will come down here and hassle me, but you know, it ain't gonna be like Fred's, and it ain't gonna be like La Hacienda. I'm on a public sidewalk. I can walk here anytime I want. Hey, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything, sir? Anything to say for your vets? No? How about you? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against USA veterans? People hate America. How about y'all? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Anything? Nothing? Ma'am, I'd have gave you $20 to buy better coffee down the road. You passed that up. You could have, you buying high dollar sewage, all you buying. Hey, sir, you might not know this, but Starbucks discriminates against disabled veterans. What do you think about that? You have anything to say for the vets in the United States that fight for our freedom? Anything? Nothing? Man, well, that's a shame. Of course, I know that Starbucks is a liberal company, so why am I even bothering to talk to people who aren't there, I reckon? Idiots. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. You're working for a company that hates the people who protect you. The reason you're allowed to have that nice building. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against vets? Nothing? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Anything? Nothing to say for the veterans who fight for your freedom? Anything? How about you guys? Anything to say for the veterans who fight for your freedom? Nothing? Wow. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. Hey, ma'am, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Anything? How about you, sir? You support our military? I'd have gave you $20. You could have bought much better coffee and still had $10 left over. What about you, sir? What do you think about them discriminating against vets? Anything? What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against our vets? Anything to say? Okay. Starbucks hates the United States, guys. Y'all supporting a company that hates our veterans. But anyway, it is Berkeley County, South Carolina, so y'all look that number up, have it ready in case something does happen. Of course, like I said, I'm only staying a few more minutes now. I'm going to come back again and again and again. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? No comment? Ma'am, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say for your vets? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans?
I think that's really
It is. It is. You support our military, ma'am? Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. What do you think about this Starbucks discrimination against our vets? Nothing? Nothing. Starbucks discriminates against U.S. veterans. Starbucks hates America. They hate the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. Don't buy their coffee. Hey, tell your mom to pass that window. I'll give you $20 to buy coffee somewhere else. They hate the people who fight for your freedom. Give you the whole right to come here and drink their crappy coffee. Starbucks hates the United States. They hate disabled veterans. You're buying sewage water. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against U.S. veterans, disabled? Anything? Anything to say for the veterans that fight for your freedom? Nothing? What about you, ma'am? Anything to say for the veterans that fight for your freedom? What do you think about Starbucks? Nothing? No. She figures, well, I done made it this far. Not being free. I don't care. What do y'all think about Starbucks? What do you think about Starbucks, disabled veterans? Thank you, thumbs up, love it. What do you think about Starbucks? You don't care that Starbucks craps on our military, disabled veterans? How about you? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Anything to say? Nothing? Thank you for the thumbs up. God bless. Starbucks hates disabled veterans, guys. Go somewhere. I'll give you money to go somewhere else. If you'll go somewhere else, I'll walk to my car and give you money right now. They hate disabled veterans. Look it up. I'm not making it up. I wouldn't be out here. I'm not a veteran, but I support the veterans. And what they did to a veteran is unbelievable. A disabled vet that went over and fought for our country. They gave her a job, knowing that she was disabled and that at some point she was going to have a service dog. They hired her. She's got all the emails. If you go on, you can see it all. It's to prove it. So they give her a job, and then after she gets a service dog, they fire her. So now she's about to get evicted. She's looking for another job, put out 1,300 resumes, and these people are part of it. And, you know, I just can't support them, and I'm letting everybody know. Hey, it's a movement. So if y'all want to go somewhere else, you walk into my van, I'll give you money.
No, that's okay.
All right? I mean, you know, to support, it's up to y'all. We're living free in America, so support who you want. But you can look up the story for yourself. And there's other things you can find. They really hate the United States. But the fact that they would give her a job in email, she already had the job, and then send her an email that, yeah, when her dog came, it was fine. And then she gets the dog, and they fire her for it and say it's because of the dog.
She could probably sue them.
Well, that's a whole nother thing. But in the meantime, we're going to let people know what Starbucks does. Now, everything's documented. She has every email from Starbucks. It's not just her saying it. It's actually happening. Wow. So they don't support the United States. They don't support our veterans. Thank you for your support. It's totally up to y'all what y'all do. But I'll be glad to buy you coffee anywhere else. So did I change y'all's mind today? Are y'all actually turning away and not going there? Oh, y'all are awesome. Woohoo! Hey, if that's all I do today, that's awesome. Thank you. All right, y'all see that? I turned at least 2 people away. And man, you know what? Now I feel at least a little better. I've got some thumbs up and I've got some positive you know, people speaking, but that's the first ones I turned away. Thank God for that. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything? Nothing for the people who fight for your country? How about y'all? Anything for the veterans who fight for your country? Starbucks discriminates against disabled veterans. Any word for your vets? How about you? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating? Anything? Nothing? All right, man. That was worth staying out here the next few minutes. I can't see y'all, man. The glare, although you see it's cloudy, it's still a glare. And I'm hot and sweaty. I'm holding a sign around my neck with one hand because it's blowing all over the place. Starbucks hates the United States. They discriminate against disabled veterans. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against our veterans? They hired a disabled vet knowing that at some point she was going to get a service dog. They told her, yeah, you could have it. And then after she got it, they fired her. Now she's got all the emails to prove it. You can go on YouTube, Foxtrot, Tango News. She's got the whole story, all the emails. So how can they discriminate like that after they said, yeah, you can have it? So now she's she's trying to find another job, but she's on the verge of getting evicted because of Starbucks firing her for no reason. Hey, look at the emails, and once you see the emails and they said, yeah, your dog is fine, a few days later they fire her for her dog. Got all the emails. Don't drink that sewage coffee. Starbucks hates the United States. You're supporting a company who discriminates against USA disabled veterans. When you support Sewage Bugs Coffee, you're supporting a company who hates the United States. Sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Anything? Nothing? How about y'all? Anything to say to our veterans? No? Y'all got anything to say to our U.S. veterans? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against United States veterans? Anything? Nothing? How about you, sir? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against United States disabled veterans? Nothing? Wind blowing like crazy. She too busy looking at my sign to go, man. Starbucks discriminates against United States disabled veterans. What do y'all think about discrimination? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against our vets? Is that okay with you? Don't look this way if it is. Okay, it is. How about you, sir? Ma'am, what do y'all think about discriminating that Starbucks is doing against our vets? How about you? Nothing? These people wouldn't know what to do. Let me tell you something. When the apocalypse happens and Walmart runs out of food, half these people gonna go off somewhere and get killed because they're gonna be trying to steal somebody's food. If it wasn't for the United States military and our veterans, man, I'm gonna tell you what, we would be a third world country already. And y'all wait till this uploads, and you can go back and watch. The guy told me he was a military veteran, that I discussed him. And what I'm doing is wrong. And Starbucks ain't never heard him, and he's a police and all this other jazz. And that he's gonna sue me. His face better not be on YouTube or on social media. I told him it was right then. Right now. Sue me. Go ahead. Lawsuits only matter if you'll pay them, guys. Civil matters don't mean nothing. You can sue me all day long. You'll never get a dime out of me. Even if the judge says pay them, you won't get it. I'd never paid it. Can't put you in jail for not paying, so I wouldn't do it. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against United States veterans? Anything? Anything for your vets? Anything for the people that give you your freedoms? Nothing? How about y'all? Anything for the United States veterans that give you your freedoms? Anything? Anything to say for your vets? Nothing? How about you guys? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against United States disabled veterans? Anything? Anything? Anything to say? Nothing? Shame, shame, shame. How do y'all feel working for a company that discriminates against disabled veterans? You should immediately go look for another job at a place that loves America and loves our veterans. There's so much jobs out, there's so many jobs out here today. You don't have to work for this crap hole. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything? Anything? How about y'all? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? What do y'all think about that? That's bad, yes ma'am. You support the military, ma'am? Thank you, thank you. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say for the vets who fight for your freedom? Anything to say for the people who go get hurt, maimed, wounded, or killed? Anything? Starbucks discriminates against them. You drink coffee from there, you're supporting a company who hates America, who hates disabled veterans. You're buying sewage coffee. That's the new name. It's going to be called Sewage Coffee. What y'all think, guys? Anybody still with me? Yep, good deal. Alright, I guess I'm gonna stay a few more minutes. The rain, see the dark clouds are coming? The rain's coming soon, I can smell it. But I'm still gonna stay out here a few more minutes, man. That guy and lady leaving, that man and woman leaving because of what I told them, shot me a boost of energy. You don't know how my endorphins was running. I felt like I was doing some kind of drug they talk about. the Limitless pill or whatever, that show. Anyway, that made me happy because at least he looked like a veteran. I should have asked him. You know, I'm new, so I'm still learning. But yeah, now I'm kicking myself in the butt. I should have asked him, was he a veteran? But at least he turned around and left and didn't even, hey, I offered him money to go somewhere else, and he said that was unnecessary. He was going somewhere else anyway, so I said, I turned you around. He said, yep. I said, woohoo. Because they was heading there, as y'all seen. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say for the vets that fight for your freedom? How about you guys? Anything to say for your vets that fight for your freedom? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Anything? You don't care? What do you think about Starbucks and the fact that they discriminate against disabled veterans? Anything? Do you support the military? You do? Thank you. Oh, check that little race car thing out. Let's see. Walk back around here. What do you think about your company hating and discriminating against disabled veterans? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? The people who fight for your freedom, sir, what do you think about that? What do you think about Starbucks? You're buying a cup of coffee from them, supporting a company who hates the United States and hates disabled veterans. So many people don't know who fights for their freedom. What do you think about Starbucks, ma'am? Anything to say to the veterans that fight for your safety? How about you, ma'am? Anything for the veterans? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Anything to say? At least I got a yes nod. That could be good or bad, I guess. How about you, sir? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say for the vets that fight for our freedom? Anything to say? No? How about you, ma'am? What do you think about Starbucks? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets?
Are you serious?
I promise you, you can go online and look it up.
I don't even buy a $7 cup of coffee.
Well, hey, but you know what? Tell everybody that does. Go to Foxtrot Tango News on YouTube. Foxtrot Tango News. See the whole story where they discriminate and fire a disabled vet for no reason. I promise you, look it up. Yes, ma'am. Have a good day, darling. That's the future of America, that little girl saying thank you. She knew what I was doing was right. Y'all are buying coffee from a company that hates your disabled veterans. That's what you think about your disabled veterans? Wow, the people who fight for your country, you're going to give them a finger? Wow. You fought for your country and you don't care that they're discriminating against veterans? Do you even know the story? No, you don't know the story. Not at all. So you're just going to flip somebody off. Yeah. And you're a veteran. I find that hard to believe. That you're okay with a company that discriminates against somebody, a country that you fought for. I'm riling them up now. Oh, that's right. Church is over. The church crowd is gone. Now I got the other crowd. Oh, Lord. What do you think about discrimination, ma'am? Are you okay with Starbucks discriminating against our vets? Yeah? How about y'all? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against United States veterans? You're okay with that? The people who fight for your freedom? The fight so you can drive that nice burgundy truck, silver car, and black truck free in America? The people who fight for you get discriminated against. Y'all are okay with that? Hey, did you know that Starbucks discriminates against USA disabled veterans? Did you know that, sir? Look at him. What a coward. For the ones who are just joining me, I'm wearing a sign that says, it looks like Starbucks, and it says, Starbucks discriminates against disabled veterans. Yes, it did say veteran the other day. A subscriber and my nephew noticed it, so anyway, and told me about it, so oh, here comes Michael. I'm not gonna mess with this guy. He's a good guy, but he's a wanderer. I know his name. His name's Michael. He's a good guy, but I ain't gonna put him on camera. He's not the type, and only because I like the guy. He's a local wanderer, so I'm not gonna mess with him. That's not what I'm out here for. How you doing, Michael? Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. I like you too, man. That's right. Have a good day, Michael. Thank you, buddy. Yes, he didn't mind after all. He's I don't know. I like Michael. I talk to him quite a bit when I see him out here. But sometimes he gets where he's a little standoffish or whatever. He's got a few mental issues, but I like him. He's a good guy. So I'll talk to him when he'll talk. Sometimes he won't. So anyway. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against our vets? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against our United States disabled veterans? Well, that don't mean they don't discriminate against them. Look up the story online, Foxtrot Tango News. They do discriminate. Thank you for your thumbs up. God bless y'all. Starbucks hates the United States veterans. Oh, I just talked to him. He's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Look up the story on Foxtrot Tango News, YouTube. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. We're in such a hurry. They got one in the VA hospital, so what? That don't mean they don't like, I mean, you know, the Nazis that said that they was just following orders too. That didn't mean nothing. Anyway, yeah, I've had a couple of run-ins with Michael. Not run-ins bad, but you know, I've talked to him on several occasions. And one time he came up and wanted to talk, and then something happened in his mind, and he just went off and went on about his business. But I'm not going to get into everything, but he's a nice guy. He really is. And sometimes he'll sit and talk with you, and he's coherent as all get out. And sometimes, you know, he goes off on his own little way. But I love everybody. And once I seen that he was okay and giving me the thumbs up, and, you know, he'd take a little hat off and rub this bald spot on his head, then I know he's good. So I talked to him a little bit. But yeah, man, that's what we get. You know, there's people that our government forgets, you know. We're giving $51 billion a day to NASA. Don't even get me started on that. $51 billion a day to NASA, and Flint, Michigan still has no drinking water. Our vets are still getting screwed at the Veterans Administration. Hey, sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against vets? Anything to say to your vets that fight for your freedom? No? How about y'all? What do y'all think about Starbucks discrimination against vets? Anything to say to the veterans of America that fight for your freedom? Starbucks discriminates. Don't drink their coffee. How about y'all? What do y'all think about discrimination? Any kind. Thank you for the thumbs up.
check out this Charger. It's pretty sweet. Or Challenger, whatever it is. If you like cars like that, and I do. Hey, I see you're disabled. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything? Anything to say for the veterans that fight for your freedom? Nothing? How about you guys? What do y'all think about Starbucks hating America? Discriminating against disabled vets. What do y'all think about that? Well, we don't either, and thank you for not drinking their coffee. Thank you for your support, sir. Have a great day. He said he don't drink Starbucks coffee. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything? Anything to say? Nothing? How about y'all? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say to the vets that fight for your freedom? Anything? Nothing? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Are you a veteran, sir? Okay. Well, you support the military, right? Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. God bless you. What do you think? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? How about y'all? What do y'all think? Anything? How about you? What you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? You work for a company who hates United States veterans. You should leave here immediately and go find a real job. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against vets? Like your race car. What do you think about Starbucks discrimination against vets? Starbucks discriminates against United States veterans. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against United States veterans, disabled? Anything for your veterans that fight for your country? No? How about you, ma'am? Anything to say for the veterans who fight for your freedom? Anything to say for the discrimination? How about this? Did you know that Starbucks discriminates against disabled veterans? Well, they do, ma'am. You can look up the story on YouTube. Foxtrot Tango News. And please don't buy coffee from them. You are a veteran. Well, they discriminate against one of your own, ma'am. And I promise you, you look up the story, it'll break your heart. Foxtrot Tango News. What do you think about discrimination? What about you, ma'am? What do you think about discrimination? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against United States veterans? Anything? You have anything to say for the veterans that get discriminated against at Starbucks? Sir, What do you think about, ma'am, what do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say for the veterans that fight for your country? Nothing? Do you like your military? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Come on. Thank you. Starbucks discriminates against disabled veterans. Never drink their crappy coffee. It's sewage water. Thank you for your support. How about you, sir, ma'am? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say? You want to give your vets a thumbs up for giving you a safe place to live? No? How about you guys? Anything to say for the disabled veterans of America? All veterans of America who fight for your freedom? Anything? Nothing? Thumbs up at least? You want to give your veterans a thumbs up? No? Wow. How about you? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against veterans? Nothing? How about you as you sip your Starbucks coffee? How about you, sir? You are buying coffee from a company who discriminates against United States disabled veterans. You're buying coffee from a company who hates the United States. Do some research, people. Hell, Dunkin' Donuts is down the road and they got better coffee, I'm told. I don't drink coffee, so I don't really know. But anything's got to be better than sewage water. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? Anything to say for our vets? What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against our disabled veterans? That's awful, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they do, and you can look it up online because I want to give you the truth. Foxtrot, Tango News got the whole story there. They're discriminating against our veterans, so if you just don't buy coffee from there. There's much better places, if you do at all. Spread the word, please. You support our military? Thank you for that. What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against our disabled veterans? Anything to say? Hello? Nothing for our veterans? How about a thumb up for our American vets? No? Not even a thumb up for our veterans? Come on, people. How about you guys? What do y'all think about our vets? Man, I'm going to tell you we got some liberals here. People, what do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled veterans? You're buying coffee from a company that discriminates against disabled veterans. They hate the United States. They hate disabled, well, they hate all veterans. They hate the military. Why would you buy coffee from a place that sells sewage water and calls it coffee? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against United States veterans? Anything? Anything to say to our vets? Yeah? You support our vets? Good. While you're eating a Starbucks biscuit. There's another Starbucks coffee cup in her hand. You're buying coffee from a company who hates disabled veterans, who discriminates against disabled veterans. Hey, don't buy that coffee. I'll give you $20 to pass the window. Go buy coffee somewhere else. They hate our veterans, man. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against our veterans? How about you, sir? Anything to say about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Thank you for that. He said Starbucks sucks. What do you think about Starbucks discriminating against our vets? Look it up. They discriminate against disabled veterans. You can go look it up on YouTube. Anything to say for our veterans? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating? Ooh. About to blow my sign away. All right, guys. Just a few more minutes, and then I am going to call it quits this time. I know I said it, but I had some positive feedback. I had a couple people turned away and left. Y'all seen that on camera, so that made me real happy. And I am going to be doing this more and more. I'm going to go through one more cycle of lights. I'm going to get a few more people stopped right here, and then I'm going to call it quits. But, man, I thank everybody who joined me. I see a lot of people are chatting. Thanks for that. Anybody who's in my chat, please subscribe to everybody that's in the chat. Go through and subscribe to their channel. Even if they don't have a big channel or don't do this, still subscribe to them anyway. Maybe they'll decide after so many subscriptions, they'll go ahead and start auditing. But they're great for support. So everybody that supports us, let's support them. Sir, what do you think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Anything? Nothing? How about you, sir? Anything for the vets that fight for your freedom? You support our U.S. military? How about y'all? What do y'all think about Starbucks discriminating against disabled vets? Y'all are okay with that? That's okay?